Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and staying back once again with some more Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Today's video, I feel like trying out this Florges deck that I've built and see if I can manage to win a game or two with it. It's pretty simple in its composition. It just revolves around Florges, Beheeyem, and Mew. But if you want to take a more in-depth look at the entire deck list, I will have it in the description below. But yeah, I'll try to explain my thought process and game plan for this deck as we actually get into some matches. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling, and let's try to find our first game here. Alrighty, looks like I have found my first opponent for the video. Well, at least the first opponent you guys have seen, because the first two matches I have played, my opponent never began the match. They all timed out instantaneously, so I had to play a little bit of a waiting game. So hopefully this opponent hangs around and we can actually play the game. But yeah, so the game plan for this deck, this is not the optimal starting hand, unfortunately, but is to get Elgyem out here to kind of be of our fodder so we can build Florges up in the background. We're unfortunately missing Flabebe, so we can't really do too much. But the reason I've opted to build a deck around Florges in particular is because it heals your entire bench as it does damage, and unfortunately does deal a low amount of damage, only doing 80. But we can keep our bench healthy, and it can heal itself, and just kind of all around be annoying. And I kind of have Mew in here just because Mew's just universally good. So if we can get where Florges and Elgyem get built up pretty quickly with only one and two energy, we can build Mew in the background, which takes 3 to really get up and going. But looks like we're going to be waiting again. My luck is to be waiting again. Alright, they get their waltz. Let's see what they're running Mewtwo and Mew, or just Mewtwo. Alright, they're playing their other basic. And they're gonna go ahead and throw them out or nah. Alright, another waltz. And another Mewtwo. So we need to get, I guess we'll just take damage where we can get it. It's not like I can Sabrina in anything else. Alright, I need to get some more basics here, please. Alright, fortune is not smiling down upon me, unfortunately. But we'll play, maybe we're going to always power up Elgyem anyway. And we'll play a Mythical Slab, see if we can grab something. But it's a Sabrina Shikao. Come on, Sabrina's a psychic. But we have no more basics on our bench, despite having a decent amount of them. So we will just pop Mewtwo for 20 and get on with our day. But we do have Beheeyem on our bench, so we can deal a solid 70 to Mewtwo. So let's see. There's Mew, so I guess we're gonna just build up Mew because we can't draw into Flabebe, unfortunately. Alright, so we can get our first energy into Mew, and we're gonna hit Mewtwo for 70. And do what we can. Hopefully Gardevoir doesn't rear its ugly head immediately. That would be bad. If they get up and running extremely fast. But hopefully not. Nope, they already have Gardevoir, damn it. Well, they can pop me for 50 if they want to, I suppose. But hopefully they don't. No, they're going to opt to build up the Mewtwo in the back, it looks like. I mean, they still very may well. Okay, I guess they are going to waste 2 energy here. I mean, I don't know if if it was worth doing all that, since you're getting ready to lose Mewtwo here. But thankfully, we do have another basic on our bench, so they can't ruin my day and make me Sabrina Mew in. Alright, we get this Mewtwo out. And the flip side is, where we got Mew powered up, I can one-shot this Mewtwo. And they should know that. Which is the perk of having Mew. Unfortunately, we could not draw into Flabebe, so may not get the chance to show that off. But I think I'm got them in a lose-lose situation, because yeah, sure, they will one-shot Beheeyem here. But I, in turn, will one-shot this Mewtwo. But let's see what happens here. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch, as they say. Well, actually, no, I can't one-shot Mewtwo. So in that case, we're not going to bring in Mew just yet. Alright, show me Flabebe. Alright, we are going to get another basic in. So if they are holding on to Sabrina in the hand, they can't force me to bring in Mew. Alright, so I think I'm going to put energy into Elgyem and just do 10. Because that way, even if they have another blue in their hand, I can still one-shot them with Mew. So I will take the 10. I mean, they could use a potion and just completely undo everything that I've done, but maybe I should have tagged Flabebe in just to put Mewtwo asleep. But hindsight is 20/20, and I just wasn't thinking. We're reading, clearly. So hopefully that blunder didn't mess everything up here. Like they're gonna opt to tag in Gardevoir. I mean, which is smart. Gardevoir can one-shot. Yeah, I misplayed. Like you would not believe. I should have brought in Flabebe. Because it would just kill my Mew. Yeah, I blundered like crazy. This could have potentially been a for sure win had I not been an idiot. But I can't really do much, which is unfortunate. Let's see, it does me no good to really bring in. I mean, I can't really do much other than put Gardevoir asleep, but what good's really that gonna do me? I need to get Mewtwo in somehow. And Mewtwo's gonna one-shot me no matter what. Especially with 2 Gardevoir on the field where they can put 2 energy into Mewtwo, so delaying doesn't help me a whole hell of a lot. So, interesting situation to be in. I don't know how I get around here. I mean, Gardevoir on a plus side can't really do anything. But I can only delay for so long. And even bringing out a full evolved Florges really didn't do much because Florges got 120 health. So it also just gets one-shotted by Mewtwo. Alright, well, don't really know what I can do. I don't know if I can really do a whole heck of a lot of anything. Special now, they're just going to tag Gardevoir out. Then I'm going to get tagged by Mewtwo, and that's going to be all she wrote. Yep, play the leaf, get Gardevoir out. I blundered. I needed to play Flabebe on Mewtwo. I just had a really, really bad lapse of judgment. Because of course I did. Alright, go ahead and do what you gotta do. And down we go. Well, me being a dumbass kind of cost me that game there. But good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alright, looks like I found my next opponent. Let's see if I can be a little less stupid here. And not play myself into a loss. Alright, I guess we'll opt to build up Mew in the back here, even though Florges is our boss monster, but we can at least be a little bit annoying at the start. And it's another Mewtwo deck. So it looks like we're absolutely going to need a Mew here. Alright, unfortunately we don't have our full evolutionary line here. Alright, we get a second Flabebe as a backup. And I can't really do anything here, so here we go. Alright, so he's gonna get Mewtwo built up before I can... Or at least get a head start of me getting built up because they went second. So we're gonna see what we can do here. Hopefully I can be annoying and just keep Mewtwo asleep while I get Mew built up. And then swap and take this Mewtwo out with Mew. But it's gonna take quite a few turns to get that going, unfortunately. But we'll play this first energy into Flabebe. And if I don't put Mewtwo to sleep here, then we're going to be in a bad way. Because we'll be behind getting our Mew built up. And we're going to be behind getting our Mew built up. Just my luck. Well, we got another Flabebe in the background, so that's something, I guess. And they're gonna get Gardevoir probably built up before I can do a whole heck of a lot, unfortunately. Alright, so we're gonna lose Flabebe immediately. And I've got to get Mewtwo put to sleep and stay to sleep. And make sure they stay asleep before I can really do anything. Alright, I'm just not drawing anything either. Well. Hopefully Mewtwo stays out here. If not, this is probably a go next. And the coin toss gods are just not going to be on my side today, because they never are. Oh boy, yep. This was a doomed match. Alright, well next turn they're gonna have their 150, so Mew's gonna be down, so unfortunately not the start I wanted, but it was the start that I got. Okay, here. I can't really do much of anything. I guess all I can really do is delay. I gotta bring in Mew and make them waste the energy, but if they've got X-Speed or Budding Expeditioner, then that was for naught. Alright, well I guess we'll take a little pot shot at this Mew here, I suppose. But let's hope against hope that something can go right here. If they didn't just Mythical Slab into Gardevoir. Alright, what are they going to opt to do here? Alright, they're going to bring in Mewtwo. Which means they probably already have... Oh no, they don't have Gardevoir. Okay, I can't really delay any longer. I don't have... I don't have anything at all. Yeah, my draws have been terrible. Well, goodbye, Mew. You're probably going to kick the bucket in this next round here. Well, this was not the ideal start that I wanted for this. And down goes Mew, and down goes our hopes for winning. Already in an 0-2 hole. Alright, well let's hope we can get off to a much better start in the next game. And hopefully I can go second, because that'd be really nice. But a good game to this opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alright, looks like I found my final opponent for the video. So let's see if we can end this out with a win. Alright, we'll start out with Elgyem. We'll try to build up Flabebe in the background. They do have a Pokeball and a Professor Oak. And they are playing a fighting deck, so this might be Aerodactyl. Or maybe Machamp. But we should have the type advantage. The only problem is Kangaskhan with some lucky coin tosses can ruin our day in one shot. But let's see what we can get into here. But thankfully going second, they can't do anything right at... What? No, wait. Yeah, excuse me. For a second, I forgot that... For some reason, I thought that I went first. I'm stupid. I just wasn't thinking. Alright. don't know why I thought that. Alright, we do get Mew. That's good. Alright, let's pick Professor Oak. Another Flabebe and a Sabrina. All good things. Now, do I want to maybe tag in Marshadow? Well, I can't anyway. I can't play Sabrina because I just played Professor Oak. I am simply built stupid. Alright, well, we'll just take 20 damage on the Kangaskhan and hope we don't get one-shotted here. But that would be my luck. The coin never favors me, it feels like. I'm sure it feels that way for everyone. Alright, please don't KO me here and ruin my day. Please be at least one tails. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, I got one. Alright. Solid. Now, we can start evolving here, which I will gladly take. Need a Psychic Energy Floette. And we'll evolve here. Now, let's see. So I can only do 70, so I can't one-shot Marshadow or Hitmonlee, which does suck. And they will probably immediately tag back into Kangaskhan, if I'm completely honest. So I don't know if it's worth it to Sabrina here. But they do have the opportunity to build up Marshadow as well. You know, I'm just going to Sabrina. Either way, if we get rid of Hitmonlee or get rid of Marshadow, it's all good. And thankfully, Hitmonlee can only strike the bench. So we'll pop Hitmonlee, and either they just build up Marshadow, or they take a pot shot with Hitmonlee. Either way, it's fine, because as long as they don't build up Marshadow, it's good. But I imagine they're probably just going to concede the Hitmonlee. So no, they're not. That's interesting. I figured they want to do that so they can get Beheeyem out of here. But I mean, I guess they still technically kind of can with Kangaskhan. But it does give us a slightly more time to build. Alright, they can't KO me here. We take no damage. That is fine. Now, hopefully, if we're lucky, we draw into Florges, but not gonna happen just yet. And that's an X speed, so not a psychic type, so we don't get lucky here. So I guess we're gonna start building up Mew, pop Kangaskhan for 70, and hopefully we can hold on here for as long as we can. But let us see what they opt to do here. I mean, they can't really get Kangaskhan out, so they kind of have to just go down swinging, unless they got a leaf. All right, just give me one tails, just one. One's all we need. Even better, I'll take two. All right, the coin is actually starting to work to my benefit here. All right, we get Professor Oak. Mail out our deck a little bit more. Let's see if we can get Florges here. There we go. That's what I'd like to see. So we can actually heal our bench. Now, I don't want to bring Florges in just yet, because odds are they're going to bring in Marshadow. Or I could be wrong. They could bring in this other Kangaskhan. But we'll see what they opt to do here. Will you get Marshadow in for the guaranteed KO, or just risk it with Kangaskhan? Alright, they're going to opt to risk it for the biscuit. Alright. Well, hopefully the coin tosses continue to benefit us here. They're going to build up their Mew as well. Alright, we can delay a little bit more if we get a Tails here. But their luck's been so bad, they're probably due for one. Alright, one heads is all they get. It's fine. Alright, we get our Mew built up. Now they can't one-shot Florges no matter what they do, actually. So I think what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to opt to retreat. Bring Florges in just so we can heal Beheeyem and drag out all that we can. Maybe it would have been smarter to keep Beheeyem in there, but because we take any damage from Kangaskhan, that they're going to one-shot us more Shadow. But actually, no. We're going to heal it for 20. So unless they get 2 heads, that would suck, but that'd be okay. Well, I mean, I guess realistically, even if they do KO Florges, then I can bring in Mew, who will then have the effect of more Shadow, if that's what they opt to do. But we're getting ahead of ourselves just a little bit here. Alright. Alright, we get another Pokeball, so we can mill the deck out just a smidge. And that's our last basic that was hidden in there. Let's get Mewtwo. Let's get Mew powered up. And, pop for 80 and heal and feel. Alright, so unless they get a Geo, can't one-shot me with Marshadow. But if they do have it, if Gnome hacking works the way that I think it does, then I can pop them for 80. But hopefully, even better, we'll draw into Sabrina next turn, and all this will be a moot point. Alright, they do have a Geo, but that's not going to one-shot me. Yeah, if they were going to go this route, they should have most certainly just brought in Marshadow to get the guaranteed KO. Alright, bringing in my Mew really does nothing for me. So I think what I'm going to opt to do here, we're going to X-Speed out. I'm going to bring in my Beheeyem. Opt them for 50. And then either they get Mew out or lose Mew. And they can't one-shot up the Marshadow anymore. So we'll see if they conceded. Okay, yeah, it was kind of looking like it was going to be a losing effort. But I will take it. There's 1 win on the board for Florges. Not the greatest showing in the world, but I'll try to do what I can here. But yeah, feel free to leave me any comments on how I can improve this deck. I'm sure it can absolutely be made better. I'm sure this is not the optimal way to build a deck around Florges, but it's what I tried to do. If you made it this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.